All right, well, back-to-back games with 30 and then 27. What's going right for you right now, and how good does that feel?
Just feeling confident, comfortable out there. You know, teammates finding me, looking for me out there. So, you know, everything's just coming along, man. We're gelling together really well and just focus on the next game.
Has something changed for you, or is it just your hot hand right now?
High hand, you know. Been doing it, you know, just understanding the game, experience, you know, just understanding when to score, when not to score. And if I'm not, you know, have it going for myself, just, you know, look for other teammates. That's how it goes.
Coach Cal said you put up like 1,300 shots yesterday?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I went back in the gym after we got done eating it. You know, if I feel like I don't get up enough shots, then I go back in the gym.
Doing it against your former team tonight, too, does that make a game like this extra special?
Yeah, it does. You know, I've been there for 3 years, you know. It's you know, just being able to play with them on the same floor is everything for real. You know, just being able to go out there for the last year and play against old teammates, you know, it's a great feeling.
Before the game, you said that you didn't want your emotions to get too high for this one, and you were definitely poised out there. How much did that help your game tonight?
It definitely did. Just like I said, just experience, just comfortable out there. You know, letting the game come to me, letting the guys find me out on the floor, and you know that's how everything just came.
Getting into the lane, the 2-pointers, attacking the rim more. It seems like you've been doing that quite a bit recently. Where's that coming from, or is that just the confidence kind of carrying over there?
Yeah, definitely confidence, but I always had my floater. You know, that was the first shot I ever worked on when I was younger, and I understand, you know, through the years of playing college basketball, you know, that was my main shot, you know, at Illinois State. So I already know I had it. So, you know, that's what it really comes from, and just comfortable doing it.
Does it make it easier when you have guys like Reed and Rob and all these other guys who can make threes and spread the court to be able to do that this season, where maybe last season you couldn't do it as much?
Yeah, definitely. You know, just out there having shooters, you know, looking for them like they look for me, and knowing they can knock it down. You know, just having confidence in them to knock it down, you know, in crunch time. So, you know, that definitely helps.
For y'all to have as complete of a game as you guys had tonight, getting ready for SEC play now, what are some of the things that you guys want to take away from a game like this going into conference play?
Rebounding. You know, we struggled on the rebound a little bit. It was probably like plus 24. Getting better at ball screen defense. You know, just make sure we push up on the guy. You know, just being more physical with them, and you know, those two are just what we're working on right now.
Antonio, I think you had 6 rebounds, and I remember you saying at media day that you put on ball. Do you think that would help you? Mm-hmm. Is that paying off in the rebounding and the ability to get in the lane and score?
Yeah, just eating a lot, you know, in the summertime. Just going down there and being more physical. Just, you know, in practice, emphasizing that as much as possible. Try to, you know, box out and just be more physical down low. You know, we got 7-footers as well, so that definitely helps. Try to box them out and try to get a rebound over there.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Just, you know, of course, try to get a national championship, you know, thankful for my family, you know, friends, you know, being here, and, you know, just trying to have a good year.
On Thursday, you talked about how you declared for the draft your sophomore year and how this has been a really, you know, long journey for you, and you've grown a lot. How much did these performances like this tonight in Rupp mean to you? I know you've had them before, but
man, it means everything. You know, all the hard work I put in through the years. You know, when I declared for the draft, you know, it was kind of, you know, silly for me to do that. You know, not having a great year that I did, but you know, it all worked out. You know, I trust the process, trust myself, and you know, when nobody else trusted me. So that's what all that matters.
With the SEC schedule coming up and a lot of the younger guys still on this team, have they talked to you or you talked to them about what the gauntlet of the schedule that can be? Yeah,
I definitely talked to them about it. You know, just making sure they understand like what's really going on. You know, it's a lot of great teams out there that really scout, and a couple of top 25 teams that we won't have to go against. So, you know, I definitely emphasize it, and you know, they're starting to get it.
I mean, I know Adu played some, Donna played some, not as much in SEC play, but you're really the only one who played major minutes in SEC play in those road games, those environments last season. You played one true road game, but it wasn't really a true road game last week. What are you going to tell those guys, those young guys who haven't seen it, about what you're facing when you go into an Auburn or a Florida?
Loud crowd, you know, and them guys are going to be at the game before like we even go out there and work out. You know, it's just going to be loud, a lot of signs, a lot of, you know, cheering, and you really can't even hear nothing when you're playing against, you know, Florida or anybody. you know, you just got to gel in as a team and talk to one another while you're on the floor.
Did it take you a while to get adjusted to that? I know you had rivals at Illinois State, but I'm sure you didn't see stuff like you saw last season.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. One memorable game was just Arkansas. You know how lit it was in there, and guys had their shirt off and had writing on them, and you suck, you this, you that. And, you know, that's why I tell these guys all the time, we're going to have to face that stuff. So, you know, they definitely going to be ready for it, though.
That one in particular seemed like it was like a powder keg for like 2 hours. Like the crowd never let up.
Yeah, the crowd never, it just, when we go in, you suck. When we come back out, you suck. Like, it's the same thing over and over. So, you know, but, you know, we definitely got that role, man.
How do you feel like the competitiveness of this group, how do you think they'll deal with that?
Man, we see it in Canada, how competitive these guys is. It never went away, you know, ever since then. You know, we compete in practice every day, make sure we, you know, get ready for those games, those tough games, and we go at each other. We make sure we do. If I don't see it, I'm gonna say something to him, or Coach Cal will. So, you know, it's definitely something that we work on.
In this game,
what can you say about the game and the way that you played?
I feel like we played all right as a team. We missed a couple of assignments on defense, but I feel like we're starting to get in our groove and we're starting to learn each other.
What do you think is starting to click now that wasn't maybe early in the season?
Really just like experience and playing with each other and learning each other and knowing like we're for each other instead of like playing like to have our own individual performances. So now we're starting to understand like we just want to win games.
What can you say about your progression this season? Where are you at in your game?
I feel like I'm doing all right so far. I feel like I could be doing way more, getting my teammates more involved, being more of a leader. But I'm definitely working on it. I feel like I'm all right now, but I definitely need to get better.
What is this team's offensive upside if you guys are looking the way you are right now, haven't even played a conference game yet?
I feel like the only way we lose is if we beat ourselves, honestly. So if we come to play every day and we come like nobody owes us nothing, then we win games. But I don't feel like we come like that every day. So if we need to change that, but I feel like we definitely have some potential to be there.
This was with SEC play starting soon. What can you expect from that? And have any of your more experienced teammates taught you about what conference play is like as a college basketball player?
I mean, not really. They ain't told me nothing. I guess it's like because it's your conference, so it definitely matters. But I mean, I look at it as another game. So I just want us to go out there and compete like we always do, and I feel like we'll be good.
For this team, it seems like everybody could have their own night. Any teammate going into a game where former player of that team is coming in. Was there any kind of talk about Antonio Reeves, that he having a big game from him, or?
We expect a big game from Tone every game, so it's no difference. When Tone scores a lot, then we blow the team out. When he don't score a lot, we just get the dub barely. But when Tone scores the ball, we play well. So.
Does it shock you when you look at the box score after the game and see how many Tone actually finished with? Because it feels like he's the quietest 20-point per game scorer we've seen.
Nah. Tone, I'm not gonna lie, in practice he make every shot. Like I'm not surprised at all. Tone's a shooter, he's a scorer. Even when he can't hit threes, he hits spin move floaters, and I don't know how it goes in, but it goes in. Yeah, so it don't surprise me at all.
Rob, I just asked this to DJ, but you could hear the music bumping from the locker room. Cal talks a lot about how connecting this team is. What are the vibes of this team heading into your test against Florida, and how does that translate to the floor?
I feel like we just come with the same outlook as all the other games. We play basketball. We don't look at no team as no different. We go over personnel. We do what we got to do, but we obviously know, like, if we play our game, it's but so many teams that can really beat us if we really play. So we don't really worry. We just go out there and play basketball.
How cool was it seeing Jordan kind of get his moment with the 7-footers back? He kind of played his role earlier in the year. This was his first time playing real minutes with them back. Right. How rewarding is it to see him work so hard and get that? It's
definitely rewarding because, like, I come to practice every day and he work hard and he finally get his chance a little bit, and like I'm just happy to see someone else like him succeeding. So that was a big moment for him, and I feel like that was just the start, honestly. I feel like if he gets more confidence and coach has more confidence in him, then he can really make some big plays for us instead of just being like
what does it say that he is option 9 or 10 on this team, knowing how talented he is and that he can produce?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He averaged 29 in the OT league. Like, if that's our 9th option, then I don't know. Like,
Why does Coach Cal call you Robert? I think he's the only one that I've heard call you.
I think it's because that's what my mama called me. When my mama get mad at me, she called me Robert. So I guess that's where Coach get it from. He always called me Robert.
What do you like? What do you like to be referred to as?
It don't really matter to me. Once I started playing basketball, I got more of the Rob, but my name Robert, so I like being called by my name, or it don't really matter.
Trey Mitchell had 8 points tonight, but a plus minus of 30. Can you just talk about how much he's meant to this team so far this year?
He means everything. He controls the game. He helps the guards. He helps the younger players. He rebounds the ball. Usually he scores the ball, just like the night he didn't score that much. I think he had 2 points at one time, but then he had 8 rebounds. So it's not always about scoring with our team. He helps us in so many different ways. And even when he's not scoring, because he can score anytime he wants. Sometimes he just don't take shots. So I feel like Trey's a big help. He can do whatever he wants, and he helps us a lot.
Rob, that guy over there has been involved in the past couple of games. What's it like seeing a guy like Antonio, one of the senior leaders on this team, and being able to play through that?
It just makes me happy because I literally ask Tone all the time, what keeps his confidence up, what makes him shoot. So he really just like a god to me, and he in the gym every day with me. So it's I'm excited and just happy for him because anybody that puts in work, I feel like they deserve to get their chance. So I feel like he's been hooping and that's what he deserves, honestly.
Now that you guys got SEC schedule coming up right now, does he talk to you about maybe how much of a grind and a gauntlet that could be?
Nah, not really. We don't talk about it, but we don't really talk about future games at all. We just play the games as they go and we take it day by day, because when you think ahead, that's when negative thoughts come in and stuff. So we just take it day by day. We finish practice, get through the day, and look at the next one.
Even if you're not looking too far ahead, what do you take away from a game like this to kind of end the non-con schedule?
Really we just got to play hard and we got to rebound the ball, because the team had a bunch of rebounds tonight and we definitely shouldn't have let that happen. So it's really just the little things that'll help us succeed.
You've gotten Aaron back now, a few games in. What does he bring to the table? And what sticks out most with you when you go back and watch him?
Rebounding, he blocks shots, he contests shots, he brings a lot to the table, because him contesting shots helps us get out and more in transition. Him running the floor, getting him post looks helps us get open threes. So really he helps a lot.
When you're on a team with 4 really good guards, does it take pressure off? Is it easier to play? Because it seems like at least 2 of you guys are going to be good.
Yeah, for sure. It takes pressure off so much because the spotlight's not on me, and it's always been like that throughout high school and stuff. So now it's playing with all these dudes, it's I don't have to do as much. I can just pass the ball, and I don't even have to have a stat, but I'm contributing by helping them, and they help me. So really, yeah, for sure.
Coach Cal said that Antonio put up 1,300 shots last night. He's coming off 2 big performances. How have you guys seen him put in the work to get to that point?
He definitely puts in the work every day. He motivates me to get in the gym sometime, for sure. So whenever I see Tony in the gym, it makes me want to shoot. So he always in the gym. He's in the gym with me. So I definitely feel like he deserves what he's doing.
DJ said the gym's rarely empty. Somebody's kind of always up there putting up shots.
Yeah, for sure. At all times, nighttime, daytime. Yeah, anytime, in the morning time, before breakfast, somebody's in there, for sure.
4 straight wins for you guys. What do you like the most about what you're seeing from your team right now?
Really just the chemistry and us playing defense and doing the gritty stuff, rebounding the ball. So I feel like if we continue to play like this and we don't get comfortable, we can continue to win.
Coach Cal was talking about how he really wanted you guys to improve on defense. Do you feel like you guys did that tonight?
Yeah, a little bit, but I definitely feel like we could have played a little bit better. But I feel like we're definitely doing better carrying out the game, playing the personnel.
What do you feel like you've taken from Camp Cal and these 2-a-days and workouts y'all are going through?
Mental toughness and just realizing it's a basketball game, so it just helps us give confidence that it's not the most important thing, but it is the most important thing. So it's just having us give like experience in the whole situation.
Coming in as a freshman, what can you say about that guy right there and what he's been doing the last two games?
He might be the best shooter I ever met. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've seen some shooters. I done played with some shooters, but Tone shot is, I ain't gonna lie. He's nice. He can't guard me, but he's all right.
Who's more confident of a shooter, you or Tone?
It depends. I'm confident in moments. Tone's just confident. His is like a everyday schedule. Like you come in and you know you're gonna get the shot from Tone. You know me. Some days I'm a little streaky, and then I have to I'll play better in big moments. So I don't know. Probably him for sure.
DJ and Antonio gave us their New Year's resolutions and goals. Do you have any?
I don't know.
They both won a national championship.
Oh, that's a resolution.
That's a goal.
Oh yeah. that's like every day for me. That's not no new nothing, you know.
Anything you want to get better at?
I guess, yeah. I get better at everything.
Has any of the older guys kind of prepared you at all for once conference play starts?
Yeah, you know, they preparing us every day. You know, just we've been learning from them every day since the summertime. Just they know what they expect. You know, they've been here before, so they know like what to expect in games and stuff like that. Even when we face some adversity in the games, you know, they always stay poised, they stay calm. So they've been helping us out a lot through the whole year. So they definitely been preparing us for conference play and just been showing us different things and different ways to prepare.
You were talking about how you guys spend so much time in the gym. Is that the older guys setting that example, like Antonio and Trey? You see them there, or is that something you guys kind of do on your own?
It's just everybody on their own. You know, we got a team full of hard workers. You know, people that love to live in the gym. Like, if you walk in the gym throughout the day, I guarantee you, it's rare you're going to see the gym empty. There's always going to be somebody in there. You know, it don't matter who it is, but somebody going to be in there. But I feel like that just shows the love that everybody has for the game of basketball. You know, they love being in the gym and they love being in there. So everybody hard work paying off.
What are you personally expecting when you go into places like Florida, Arkansas, Auburn, some of these road games you got coming up?
Just a hostile environment. You know, like any other game we played in so far. You know, just I feel like we prepare the same way. You know, it's all about practicing, preparing, and just working. But definitely a hostile and a very competitive environment. But that's fun as well. You know, them type of games, they the best games to play in. You know, they fun. That's what you play basketball for. So we all very excited.
I know you probably haven't seen it in like arenas that big with attendance that high, but at Camden, I'm guessing you guys were kind of the most hated team walking into some of those gyms.
Of course, you know, just even at home, you know, that's a hostile environment. But on our side, but even like you said, going to some of them away games, that definitely prepared me for now. You know, just seeing how many people was in there, just how competitive and how crazy the game was. It definitely prepared me for now.
Do you thrive in environments like that? I mean, are you looking forward to like next Saturday going into?
Yeah, of course. You know, like I said, you know, they're the best games to play in. You know, that bring the best out of you. So I'm very excited. We all very excited to play.
Do you plan on talking to guys like Antonio, who's kind of been through the ringer when it comes to SEC basketball before and what to expect?
It's always good to gain knowledge from vets or even just people that know the game more. You know, just it's always important to gain knowledge. So I probably ask him like how the game, how it's going to be, you know, like how conference play, even coaches. I might ask a coach or something like that. And I feel like we all do that. You know, like when we got questions, we ask them. So it's always important and it's always good to be able to learn from other guys.
You had that oop to him towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
What's it like seeing him play as well as he has been offensively? And as a play facilitator yourself, how's that make it easier for you with how good he's been playing?
It's been great. You know, I'm very happy for him. You know, he deserves every bit of everything. You know, he's working hard. You know, he's a very, very hard worker. You know, he in the gym all the time. So I'm happy for him. And just having him out there make the game a lot easier. Because it's like they can't, you know, be in the paint. Because if he open, he going to make it every time. So he make the game a lot easier for me.
Cal stressed the importance of individual work days heading into your next game. Where do you think your game, where are you looking to go the most heading into your next game?
I couldn't even tell you nothing specific. You know, I feel like it's always room for improvement in every aspect of the game. You know, you're never too good to get better. You know, it's always about just keep working. So I don't know. You know, we're gonna be in the gym. I'm gonna just see what the coaches say. You know, I try to learn as much as possible from my coaches and from my teammates. You know, so I don't know. I couldn't even tell you a specific thing, but I'm definitely gonna try and improve on everything for sure.
How much did he talk about rebounding after this game?
Yeah, a lot. You know, he said that's gonna be something we gonna work on for the next couple of days. You know, we expected that. You know, we knew we ain't rebound as good as we were supposed to, so we expected it. But he said that's something we gonna be working on.